To the fight of the year, Joe Calzaghe against Bernard Hopkins, coming exclusively live on Setanta Sports from Las Vegas on Saturday night. Calzaghe knows more than just his talent will be tested. Britain's sports personality of the year is going to endure an examination of character too. But as Rob Walker's been finding out, it's very much a case of so far, so good.
Have you been able to relax away from training and away from the razzmatazz as much as you thought you would?
Oh yeah, like I said, where I'm staying is roughly 30 minutes. From the strip, nice and quiet. So keeping things as normal as possible, just training, then relaxing, and back training in the afternoon. So still training twice a day, and it feels really good that for a change, 2 or 3 days before a fight, I'm not feeling weak, not feeling hungry. So I feel healthy in myself and I feel strong. So that's good.
You look like you enjoyed the public workout the other day. Quite a few fans there, and a nice way to warm up for the fight. Yeah, definitely.
It's good knowing that I've got some tremendous support over here, and it's like a home away from home. And I'm sure on the night it'll be a bigger crowd for me than it will for Hopkins. So yeah, I'm feeling good. I can't wait to fight now. All the hard work's been done. Feeling in great shape, and I know I'm going to win this fight.
Such a different build-up this week being here compared to back home. Is there any part of you that's missing Newbridge, that's missing the normal routine that you'd have in the build-up to a fight at home?
Obviously, it's outside your comfort zone, isn't it? I'm used to fighting at home. What can I say? I miss the weather. Not. So the weather's beautiful over here. It's easy to make the weight. I'm taking things in my stride. I feel good. I feel happy here in Vegas. Got my family over as well, and my friends will be coming over in a few days. So, like I said, home away from home. I'm looking forward to the challenge. It's a new challenge for me, fighting away for the first time in America at the new weight. But that's a challenge I set myself. After the Kessler fight, I'd look at new goals, and after dominating the division for 10 years, I looked for another challenge, and Hopkins stepped up to the plate, and I'm happy to oblige him and make sure I put a great job and beat this guy up.
Such a big occasion, and it sort of wanted to take you back. 14 years ago you were fighting, you were on £300 a week. You were talking to some of the journalists about that on Monday, and here you are, a multi-million-dollar fight. Could you ever have imagined back then that this kind of occasion and this kind of purse would be within your reach?
Yeah, I can. At the end of the day, just sound, but I've always had this. This is one of my first schoolboy British AB title at 13. I felt I was going to be a world champion. My dad had faith in me. A lot of people close to me realised I had a special talent. So yeah, I always had 100% faith I would be a world champion one day. And even when I won the world title and things weren't quite going my way, injury problems, not getting the so-called big fights. Even in my 30s, I had faith that it would happen. Obviously along come Lacey and things set off from there. Kessler and things gone bigger and bigger. So at 36, getting the biggest fight of my life, I'm extremely proud. But it's not just coming to America; it's about winning. And not many fighters come over and win, and I want to be one of the special fighters that comes out over and fights their top guy and basically kicks his ass.
Frank has said earlier this week that the way you win is by being Joe. Is that right?
I think so, yeah. At the end of the day, don't worry about the occasion. The ring is a ring at the end of the day. I'm not fighting some legend or some big. I'm just fighting another guy. All I'm looking at is fighting Bernard Hopkins. He's 43. He's lost 4 times. He's the one who's in trouble. Regardless where this fight is, he's going to be in deep trouble come Saturday night.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks.
So there we have it, more of the new look Joe Calzaghe. More importantly, the new sounding Joe Calzaghe. But this self-belief, Steve, it seems to border on serenity at the moment. Yeah. Is it a good thing?
Well, I'm not sure if it is, because I first experienced this, and bear in mind, I think I've seen maybe 40 of Joe's 44 fights, and maybe 20 of his amateur fights. So I've seen Joe going back a long, long time. And the first time I encountered this was just before the Kessler fight. I went down to see him, and they were all serene. They were like this in the gym, calm. And I was saying, what's going on? There's 50,000 people coming. This Dane's unbelievable.
Recognition.
Most people
Is that
think
what's changed?
It's recognition. It's the comfort after that Lacey victory. He keeps talking about the Lacey victory, and we can't talk about it enough. Here was the American icon. He was going to be Sugar Ray Robinson, Tommy Hearns, all rolled into the one with a bit of the danger of Duran. He was going to be the future of American boxing. He was going to go up to heavyweight and take care of the heavyweights. He was that good. And Joe exposed him. Won every second, dropped him in the last round, won everything. What you're seeing here with Joe is he's calm. He's absolutely calm, and he clearly is not considering anything that Hopkins has been saying.
Is he also comfortable? And is that a good thing?
Comfort or comfort zone, and there's the danger. He should be comfortable.
Well, there's a fine line between the two things.
You are so right. He should be comfortable. He should be relaxed. He's happy at the weight, that's without doubt. But is he in a comfort zone? Because if he's in a comfort zone, he's going to face a guy who's 6'2", stands about 6'4" when he pulls his chest up, okay? Who's physically probably stronger than any man Joe's ever fought. Okay, he's going to face him. That bell's going to ding-dong about 3 o'clock in the morning, and then he's going to have to come out of that comfort zone in a hurry. Because as Hopkins says, he's not fighting me through choice. He's fighting me because there was nowhere else for him to go.
You've also never seen him smiling quite so much, 2 or 3 days out from a fight, and he smilingly said, "I'm loving being a light heavyweight for a change." Is that a good thing?
It's a good thing. I mean, it's that relaxed comfort thing again. I don't mind a fighter being relaxed. I don't mind a fighter being confident and comfortable before a fight. We saw that with Naz. We saw that with Hatton. But I like a bit of edge when edge is necessary. And I truly believe edge is necessary here. We mentioned this last night. We mentioned this about 3 weeks ago. Started off with everybody favouring Joe. Now it's splitting. I swear, Paul, come first bell time, it's going to be 50-50.